My name is Dominique and I have a restaurant in Los Boliches called Dominique's in Fuengirola on the Costa del Sol. So if you ever come over and you've never paid us a visit, please do. See you soon. Right, today we're going to make some garlic bread rolls, okay? So we need 800 grams of bread flour, 1 sachet of 7 grams of bread yeast. We need some parsley and a bulb of garlic and 500 milliliters of water. So we're going to weigh out our flour, 800 grams, okay? The water must be lukewarm, so we're going to put it in the microwave for a couple of seconds. And now we're going to add our sachet of yeast. Mix it all in quite well. Okay, so now we're going to make a hole in the middle and we're going to start adding our lukewarm water, and then we're going to bring in the flour from the sides and we're going to mix away until we get a round sticky ball. Right, so here we have our dough, and now with a little bit of flour on the base, we're going to knead. We need to knead this for about 10 minutes. I've got my daughter who's helping me because needs some strong arms. Right, so now we have our dough. As you can see, it's not so sticky, but it doesn't matter if it's sticky and stringy. Okay, but this is the dough and this is now ready. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it into a bowl, put it in there, and then we're going to get a wet cloth and we're going to cover it with a wet cloth, well, a damp cloth, okay? Okay, so we've got the damp cloth now and we're going to cover it and we're going to put this away for an hour. Now here we have our bulbs of garlic, and what we're going to do is we're going to peel them, we're going to crush them, and then we're going to add it to 250 grams of butter that's already at room temperature, and then we're going to chop up some parsley finely and we're going to mix it all in, okay? Okay, so now we have our butter, our chopped parsley and our peeled garlic. So with a garlic crusher and my little helper, we're going to crush the garlic into the butter, okay? So here we've got our garlic herb butter, and now what we're going to do is we're going to put this to one side. If you make a lot of it, then you can just put it in the freezer for next time, okay? Okay, so this is now doubled in size after an hour. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the rolls. So first of all, we're going to put some of our garlic butter on the bottom of our oven tray, okay? So we do that, rub it in quite well, and then we've got some breadcrumbs. And with the breadcrumbs, we're going to stick it to the bottom, just like you do when you're baking a cake with your butter and your flour. But with it being bread, we're going to use our garlic butter and our breadcrumbs. We're going to make sure that it sticks all over because we don't want the bread sticking to the bottom. Okay, so that's done. And now we're going to make rolls. So put a little bit of garlic in your hand and then tear off a little piece and make a roll, okay? So there, do that, and then put your roll in there. So don't worry if they're touching each other because it's a tear apart bread rolls, okay? So a little bit of garlic, rub it in like that, and put your next one there until you fill your tray. So here we are now with all of our balls and with our bread rolls, and now what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit more of the butter. We're going to do it like that and we're going to rub it all over so it can be so this is going to be very, very nice and full of garlic and herbs, okay? So rub it all in very, very well. And then we're going to get our damp cloth again and we're going to cover this and we're going to leave it for an hour and a half before it goes in the oven. So here we are, because this is now going to rise again, okay? So our damp cloth, and leave it in a warm area and leave it to rise 1.5 hours or until it doubles in size. This has now risen and it's just about right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some salt, and then we're going to bake it in the oven. We want the oven to be at 190 degrees, okay? It's going to go in the oven for 30 to 45 minutes. Once it's come out of the oven, we will then put another lot of garlic on the top so it's nice and shiny.